Mom here, and we are playing Empyrion today. We are alone on my multiplayer server, but that is okay. The reason is I'm going to be building today. See the plot of land behind me? Today we're going to build our nursery or vegetable garden, whatever you want to call it. The aim is, though, to make it blend in and look like this structure. So that shouldn't be too difficult. We've used wood, a lot of concrete, but primarily we do have a lot of wood as well, just to bring out the richness. So what I want to do is kind of, you see how we have like a bit of a like a diamond triangle thing? I want to keep that going. What I mean by that is I want to kind of, I don't want to put it beside it so that we're facing that way. I want to place it over there so it looks like from the sky you're going to see like two diamonds, if you kind of follow what I'm trying to say here. I will have a path leading out to it. Probably this path below me will have a path going out, and I'm not sure if we're going to put the path on a diagonal yet. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what it looks like in the end. But the structure is going to be relatively big. It might be the same size as this because I want to plot four groups of 9 potting soil. So that's going to be relatively large. And then I'm considering, do I make it a 2-story and then connect it with a bridge? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes, whether or not we do that. So that is the aim for today, guys. That is what we are going to do. We are going to build ourselves a nursery. That way our food is sustainable. We can make our own stuff other than meat, of course. Although you can't make protein. So actually you could do that as well. But that's going to be our plot of land. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my tent and I'm going to flatten the area out so there's no grass sticking up, and then I'm going to start building on top of it. So here we go, guys. Okay, step 1, we're going to flatten this. So we're going to place, and we're going to pick it up. And we're going to place. Anyways, you get the idea. So let me just do this for a little tiny bit. All right, so we have flattened an area out, and it's interesting how some of these spots here have a divot in it. I'm not sure whether that's due to an attack by the drones, which it could very possibly be. However, there are divots in some of the ground area, which I'm not sure why, because you didn't notice it previously. So we are going to get everything ready, and I'm going to get started with the build. So remember, what I want to do is take this on a diagonal. I want to have it slightly off so you do see two, maybe not as severe as I thought, because if I started it off here and duplicate this, I'm going to end up in the water. I don't think I want to end up in the water. So I'm going to stagger it a bit, but it's still going to be, it's going to be slightly off-centered, not like right parallel to this building. Probably about here, I guess. But we'll see when we get started how that's going to look. What I want to try and do is form a wooden path so I kind of get a feel as to the spacing before I physically start. So you're going to see me place a bunch of wooden blocks down on an angle, just to sort of give me an idea as to where I'm going to be placing the base. So let me go gather up all the materials. We're going to wait for daylight, and then we're going to get started. Okay, so as you can see, I have started my path. As you recall, I wanted to off-center it a bit. Now, I have run into a bit of a problem. The grading is not the same. So had this been thought about more, I would have elevated this base up higher so that when I was building the nursery here, it wouldn't be higher than the base, which means if I wanted to attach a walkway across, I could do so, but I need to then step down, which might look a little bit odd, but we'll take a look at that when we get there. Right now, I have a choice. I either grade this down, so I'm keeping it all at the same level, which means I'm going to have to clean quite a large portion here. It does it is sloping back down here, so you know what? I might just get rid of it altogether. I might just remove the dirt instead of using the step up and having this actually a block higher, which you know what? Let's take a quick peek and see what that would look like. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, I think this is going to be I think this is going to be it. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and do this for a quick second here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And one more row of 3, and then we start. So hold on, is this actually going to slope back down? It does not look like it's going to slope back down. Doesn't look like it. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do we go up? Okay, so let's see what it looks like if I go up from here. So we go across, we take our stairs, just regular stairs, just a regular stairs. Okay, so we put our stairs up. So what is this gonna look like if we do this? Well, the only way we're gonna know is if we just lay. Okay, so I'm just gonna play around here. I'm gonna just see what this is gonna look like. All right, here, let's okay, let's see how large this thing is going to end up being. So what I want to do, that's quite a distance, I think, to do a bridge. So I think we're going to rule out the bridge. We're not going to put a bridge going across. If I put a bridge going across, that walkway underneath is going to be all covered. I don't think I'm going to do that. But do I clear the rest of this stuff away here, or do I just do I build up like how I'm doing it right now? And it looks like, guys, this is actually going to end up a little bit in the water anyways, even though I didn't want it to be in the water. I kind of wanted it to be more on this side, but I don't think I can do that unless I kind of change this design, have the walkway come this way a bit and then come back out. It's too much of a walkway. So let me decide here. If we build up, I think we're going to build up, guys. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build it up. So we won't have a walkway going across, but we're going to keep the same theme as we have it over there. So there's going to be one row of wood. The rest is all going to be concrete. And then the pillars, yeah, the pillar for the roof. We'll put a pillar for a rooftop. So we'll keep that the same. So let's, so I'm going to have to clear some of the stuff over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. And then I'm going to come back and start building. We'll build to music. How's that? I've built the steps out. I've built the one block area. So this piece of wood here is going to be the wraparound portion, and then behind it is the concrete. How I'm going to do this for now, I am going to here. Let's first connect to base. So let's make sure that this connects to base, so I'm not fighting with it all the time. So I'm going to make this one block here, okay? Over there we've got two before we actually have everything started. So we're going to do the same thing here. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, by the looks of it, I'm going to end up in the water. And I'm going to have to move my turret gun. That is for sure. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a temporary door up here. So because I want to, well, you know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to symbolize the door. Oh my God, this is going to be massive. My base is definitely going to be in the water. I'm going to have to remove that right there. So let's say the door is right here. So this is the middle, right? This is the middle. 1, 2, 3, keep on going. Right here is the door. That's the door, okay? Wow. That is the door. On the inside, I think I have it 2 blocks. 2 blocks for spacing before we put the, before we place the dirt, right? 2 blocks. So, so that's outside. The wall is going to be here. The glass is going to be here. Door is going to be here. So we have, we've got, hold on, just use your drone. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. So that's the door. And so I'm going to work this backwards. I'm going to place my blocks and then decide and then I'm going to decide if I'm going to have actually 4 plotted soil or just 2 based on what I'm seeing here. So door, and then we have we've got two concrete, and then so anything from here on is going to be the dirt. So the dirt is going to start off with the no. Okay, hold on. It's going to start off with this block right here. So it's going to start from here and go across. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that because I want to see how big this is going to be, and then we're going to work around it and see, figure this out. So we're going to set some music up and have you guys enjoy this. Okay, so this is basically the shape of my nursery, and the concrete blocks are all the inner blocks. I want to be able to place stuff in there. That's why I have two rows. So it is, as you can see, it is a bigger blueprint than of my actual base. So now what we want to do is we're going to put the walls up, and then we'll work around and put the exterior stuff on. As you can see here, we are going to end up in the water, and I'm probably going to be touching this this turret. So what I'm going to do is probably move this turret, move the location of this turret, and actually place it somewhere on the base itself. Maybe on the roof. I don't know. We'll see. So that is the game plan. So part of this is going to be in water, which is kind of nice. Oh, what's that blue thing right there? What is that? Oh, that was freaky. I thought it was something else. Okay, so anyway, so let's carry on. We'll put the music back on and let you guys enjoy the rest of this build. Okay, so we're almost done. We're almost done. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna get some more stuff going here, and then we're gonna finish off the inside, and then we're gonna go back to outside and finish off the outside when I have enough wood. So let me get the wood going, and then we're gonna finish this off right here. Okay, so inside, we are going to get access to the roof. So I am going to place, the elevator right here. And so the elevator is going to rest right there. Oh, look, I unlocked level 25, which is the last level for me to unlock. And what I also did was, this is a breathable planet, but I got 2 vents, and I'm going to place one over here and one over here. And in between, we're going to go ahead and we're going to place concrete. So now that I have that in place, I can now go upstairs. Let's go take a look upstairs. Okay, so we're up. We're going to put grates on here. And as you can see, I've got 2 of them ready. So let's go ahead and place that. Okay, so we have our 2 crates up. So what we need to do right now is we're going to go ahead. Sorry, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish with texturing the base until the wood is done. And we're going to finish texturing the ceiling, etc. until everything else is completed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off. I shouldn't say off. I'm going to set some music and you guys enjoy the music while I go ahead and finish this part off. Okay, so I guess I'll use the drone to give you the grand tour, but I think we're all done. So let's take a quick peek here. I'll just stand in the corner and let's take a look. Okay, so ceiling's all done. It's still following the same theme over here. And there we have it. We've got the plants. We've got everything set up. We've got a little walkway. See, if I were to create a walkway here, I'd have to step it down, and it wouldn't. I don't think it would look right because I would need to copy it here on top of, kind of like follow this with some pillars and stuff. And anyways, I don't think I want to do that. But we'll see. We'll see what transpires. Right now, as it is, we can land a craft on here, maybe 2 crafts, if we wanted to. I do need to add some lighting, so we will do that, but that's going to be another episode. Sorry for the lighting on my character there, because that is kind of blinding. But there you have it. This is the base. It's done. This is the nursery, I should say. It is done. It is still following the same theme. I just added some extra support columns. We only have 2 doors going out here. And I do kind of like this, how it backs up on into the water here. what I might do later on is just expand this out a little bit so you can kind of take a dive into the water. It kind of looks like you have more of an exotic area coming onto the lake there. So that's going to be it. It's dark now. It's nighttime. So yeah, so that's what she looks like from above. Let's see how high I can go. So I do have to add lighting, regular lighting, but that's going to be it. So there we have it, guys. Base is done. It looks great. It does look really good. Yeah, it's just a much larger scale version of that one over there, because I did decide to keep the 4 plots on the inside. So the only thing lighting that up right now is the elevator and the light. Actually, my light is probably lighting this corner up at the bottom, but we will add some interior lights to brighten that up. We might look at doing the whole switch system. I know they changed it, so I'll have to fool around with it to see how that works now. But there you have it. The nursery's done. Now we can get to planting, which we'll probably do that just off camera, or that might be the next episode where we decide what it is we're going to plant, what we actually need to plant. We don't need to plant everything. And then we will have or be growing our own crops, and we'll add some stuff on the inside. We'll add like some fridges and stuff like that, so we've got it in both areas. So thank you guys for coming out and checking out this build. It's been a blast. Please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Ciao for now, guys.